But we battled hard again, dug ourselves a big hole. Tulsa played really, really well to start. We got great looks early, just couldn't make anything, and dug ourselves a big hole. We battle and scratch and claw and do everything to get back in the game, and just weren't able to make some plays. We shot at such a poor percentage, and we're not going to be able to do that and expect to beat good people. We got to shoot the ball at a higher percentage, and 30% in the second half. Had a couple of big ones that we didn't make or didn't hit, and they're a good defensive team. I thought really offensively we did a lot of good things out there. We just didn't finish off possessions particularly well, and thought Darrius was very effective. In the game, was very efficient, but 7 of 26 from three. That's. We're not big. We got to be able to make some shots out there, and make their big guys come out and defend us. We'll struggle when we shoot that poorly from the three-point line under 30%. But fouls were a problem. Obviously, Miguel foul problems in the first half, and I don't think he scored a bucket didn't have a bucket at half, and he felt pretty good down 6 or 8, whatever we were at half, and him not score a basket in the first half, and. So that was certainly a big factor. I thought in the game, offensively, we count on him he scored some points on the foul line, but it wasn't himself, I don't think, offensively shooting the ball.
Could you talk about the way they defended Miguel? Doug said that he was very proud of the effort they put on him. Could you just talk about that and how they took him out of the game, kind of?
Well, he got some looks. He just didn't make them, I think, at times. And he had a couple of really good looks, like on high ball screens, that we got confidence in him coming to make it. But they've got size on them out there, too. They've got 6'4s, 6'5s on the perimeter. Much different look for him out there defensively. But and then, when he got inside, they got bigs in there. But I thought, he missed a couple of open ones, and maybe, then he got the fouls and sat him there, and that kind of took him out of the game, and wasn't himself, I think, offensively for us. So, but credit them. They do a good job. They got size on that perimeter, and we do a lot of good. We don't get out rebounded in the game. We get more offensive rebounds than they do. We have more better bench scoring. We score one more basket, and they shot it better from three, and that was the difference in the game. We got to be able to make some shots because we're not going to overpower anybody. We're very small. We'll be the smallest team, and now without Steve, we can't simulate anything in practice now. So we're going to be, we're going to have to be able to make some shots from the perimeter to win a game.
This seems like kind of a slow starting group based on the college games.
Yeah, really slow. And I don't know. We've been digging out of holes from the beginning. I wish I knew, but I thought tonight at least we took good shots. We just didn't make any, and they made everything to start. So I thought we settled down then, and we got those same looks in the second, and we kind of started to make a few, and they didn't make as many. We got back into the game.
Any win's a good win. I think Jeff's a great coach, and it's a really hard place to play. And evens our record, evens us in conference, and evens us on the road, which I give our kids a lot of credit. They've been through a tremendous amount. If you'd ever go back to all our tapes and our scores and really analyze our team, we've had a chance to win every game we've played. And here we're sitting here in mid-January at 9-9, and so they've been incredibly resilient. I'm really proud of them. Just a good win for us.
I know you were pleased with the start your team got off. Were you surprised that you were that red hot, 22-4 at one point?
Well, I tell you what helps is at the time McClellan really helps Clarkson. He gets him that open three in transition and knocks some things down, and he feels good about himself. As a coach, I don't know if I like that sometimes. It's really hard to maintain that. 22-4, that's kind of ridiculous. And then Kemp makes 2 threes that he hadn't made a 3 all year. Gaines makes a 3. We go zone 1 possession, and everyone goes, you don't play any zone, and I don't because of reasons like that. We gave up an offensive rebound, and Gaines hits a 3 at the end of the shot clock. So that's 3 threes that they normally don't make. Strawn started feeling good, so it got a little dicey. But fortunately for us, we did a great job on Miguel Paul, and and I thought we did a heady job on Morrow. He's a tough cutout with all the ball screens they set with Paul, and then rolling him to the basket, especially when Kemp makes the threes. Because our game plan going in is we were going to bump Morrow, kind of roll into the basket, slow him down, but Kemp made those 2 threes and changed everything for us.
You get 17 and 10 out of Maduka, mostly all in the second half.
Yep.
Talk about his performance.
Yeah, he played great. A little frustrated in the first half. We started going a little bit of high-low passing. Usually, Stephen Eilit's a very skilled player, so instead of him being on the block against Morrow, we put Cody on the block against Kemp, which is or Sampson, and that's an advantage for us. He has great hands, great. His athleticism continues to get better, and so does his free throw shooting. It's funny. In the course of a season, people don't realize, they just look at your record or whatever. To think of our journey that we've taken to see, say, the progress that Cody Maduka's made at the free throw line. It's 2 games in a row. We're 72 from the line as a team. It's 2 games in a row where we're positive assist to turnover. Because if you really had to criticize our team, you would say, okay, let's go to the assist to turnover ratio and let's go to the free throw shooting. And so the kids have really gotten better since the beginning of the season.
Another slow start for you guys. It's kind of becoming a theme ever since conference play started. You fell behind by 18 there in the first half. Any reason for that? Was that just them being red hot, or could you guys have maybe played a little bit better D on them?
Well, it's both ways. They came out on fire. Clarkson, he had a couple shots, and he really got it going early. But we just, our defense wasn't tight enough early in the beginning of the game. But as the game progressed, we began playing defense, and we got ourselves back in it.
You feel like you dealt with their height pretty well?
Yeah. Like I said, I just look at everybody the same. It's basketball. We've been playing this game since we were little, playing against bigger, smaller, taller players. So I just all look at it the same, just still playing my same game.
Maurice, on that final play, I have a feeling that's probably not how it was exactly drawn up, was it? Could you just kind of take us through that?
It was a little confusion between us, like the players. I don't think it was drawn up like that, but, I popped out. I didn't get a good look at it, but didn't really have time to do anything else. So, it's a tough shot.
What do you think was the cause of your slow start you had early in this game, 22-4 at one point?
We didn't come out ready to play. Our defense wasn't up to par tonight, especially in the first half.
Was the comeback something you can build on? I mean, you've been down before like that and come back.
Yeah,
you feel like you're not out of any game?
We felt like we should have had this one. We let it slip. We had it. We made a good comeback, and we just couldn't close it out.
What was the plan of attack? David mentioned their height. It was something that we all knew about. What was the plan of attack? Did you want to try to run, or, what was the plan of attack, I guess?
Same game plan as always, look in the low post. We don't have it, we try to hit shots from the outside, and just normal. It was just normal, no changes. That was about it. Mm-hmm.
You played some old school back to the rim kind of basketball, NBA style. You like that?
Yeah, I always feel like I'm old school at heart. I'm young, but, I like, I'm just an old school basketball player. I just, back to the basket, use a lot of dribbles around the rim and just try to be crafty, try to negate some of that size like I was talking about.